Play. Oh, this makeup is banging though. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new and you're here for the first time, my name is Winifred. I am the creative director of Flairbywinnie and you're in my YouTube channel, so click the like button, comment on this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you are returning, thank you for sticking around with me, guys. Anyways, so I was supposed to go for a job today. Today is July 3rd, and then it got cancelled. So I thought to myself, what should I do? My baby is sleeping, and then this is like an opportunity for me to like do something for my YouTube fam. And I remember someone mentioned that I should discuss on my entire experience as a makeup artist in Dubai. So I'm gonna be doing a chit chat video of my experience in Dubai as a makeup artist. Yeah, so stick around guys and let's get right into this video. So guys, I'm going to be using random makeup I have in my house. To be honest, I don't have a personal makeup kit because I don't do makeup on a regular basis, only for special occasions or when I have to do my own personal shoots. Let's start with this makeup. My face is already clean. I'm starting with this moisturizer. I guess you guys can see it. This moisturizer from Zekel Cosmetics. Oh my god, makeup artist, I didn't even set up my brushes. I just have random stuff here that I want to use on my face because this is going to be like a very soft glam, but we'll be discussing on my entire experience as a makeup artist in Dubai. So I'm going to be using this moisturizer from Zekel Cosmetics. My face is already clean, so I'm just going to be moisturizing my face. Okay guys, so in 2019 I moved from Nigeria, from Abuja to be precise, to Dubai. Why? I always get that question. I think at that point in my life I wanted something better. It was I was actually beginning to get really known in Abuja at the time, and I was already building clientele in Abuja. But you know, when you're actually making money but then you're plunging it back into the business, paying for studio and all of that, and then coupled with the whole Nigeria issue, so I wanted something better, and so we decided to move to Dubai, I and my husband. To be very honest with you guys, when I moved to Dubai, I knew that makeup was something that I would want to do. So I just I didn't really look for a job because I knew that this is what I want to do. I've always loved makeup from when I started, and then I said, okay, this is it. I'm not just going to be looking for a 9-to-5, although I did search for a 9-to-5 job, but I didn't submit any CV or anything. So I just started posting on my page. If you remember my old story where I got robbed, yes, I didn't have any phone or anything, so I just kept posting on my page, reposting my old jobs with my husband's phone, and then I started getting bookings. Surprisingly, it happened so fast. Thank you Jesus, because it didn't happen like that for some people. Yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys this foundation. I don't know if this is even my shade, forgive me guys. I don't wear makeup a lot, but we're gonna make this work. I'm using NARS soft matte. This is actually not my shade, but I'm gonna make it work because I don't have a foundation, a personal foundation, but I'm actually going to make this work. Anyways, so I started posting on my page, reposting old jobs, because I mean I didn't have any job, and my phone was stolen already. So I started reposting back from my page, and then I started getting clients just like that. And then I'll do jobs, I'll borrow phone and then take pictures, or I'll even use my client's phone to take pictures and then send it to my WhatsApp, and then I'll have to repost it again. So everything was just happening like that, repeat like that, back to back, and then until I eventually saved up. And then I got my phone in, I think in 20, when I got my XR. I still use it. This is actually the phone I'm still using right now. So when I got my phone, then I started taking pictures. I started getting referrals. So when I do a job, I do a good job, thankfully my clients will refer me to their friends, and then that's how I started building my clientele little by little. And then I met some amazing people as well. I met FMG, I met Hair by Kenny. You guys always see me and him working together. Yes, that's how I met Kenny. And then we started working together and just building clientele. So it actually happened really fast. I won't say easy for me because it wasn't really easy, but God has been so faithful. So guys, how did I get my clientele? I started posting like every other person, but then I think hashtag helped me when I was trying to build my clientele. I'm actually using the elf powder here. Remember I said that I don't know my foundation shade with this foundation thing, so I'm just trying to make this all work out. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm just telling you guys a story. So if you can learn one or two from all this, fine. So I just apply the lighter shade of powder around this area, and then I'm using this powder, which is my exact shade here, yeah, around this part where I know that the foundation is going to look like it will not blend with my skin tone. You get my point? So this is more like an everyday kind of makeup look if you don't have your foundation shade or you're trying to just do something really light. So let's get back to our story. So I started posting with the hashtags, location, everything. And do you know one thing, guys? I have never done an Instagram ad since I got to UAE. It's surprising because, like, it's really surprising to me because since I got here, it's been little work and lots of bonuses for me. What I mean from little work and lots of bonuses for me is that I work so hard, yes, but I know that if I was in Nigeria, with the way I work, I know that I'll be working triple. I'll be working extra hard. To be very honest, kudos to Nigerian makeup artists because they are really strong. I know what I'm saying. Coming from there, I know what I'm saying. So I'm going to be using Huda Beauty setting powder to set my face. Remember, I just have foundation around this area, so I'm just going to be blending first to avoid any form of creasing and then set with it. So when I moved to the UAE, I didn't stay in Dubai. Some persons, when you move to the UAE at first, they say, oh, you're in Dubai, but I wasn't entirely based in Dubai, although most of my clienteles were in Dubai, but I was not based in Dubai. So I was based in Ajman. Ajman is another emirate. It's about, I think, about 1 hour. So I would go from Ajman to Dubai every other day for my bookings. So if I have a job for like 7 a.m, I have to leave my house by 5 a.m. so that I can be able to make up for my appointment time. It was really stressful. I had to do what I have to do just to meet up with my appointment. So there was this guy that would normally carry us, me and Kenny, then, because we didn't have a car at the time. So it will carry us, and then there's like a fixed price that we have to pay every time it will carry us to Dubai. So it will drop us and then drop us back to Ajman. So from Ajman to Dubai, that's how we'll go from our house to work. So the thing is, if we have a job for like in the morning 7 a.m, for instance, and then my next appointment is by 2, I have to stay in Dubai till that time. I have to also, I'm basically wandering in Dubai doing absolutely nothing. So you can imagine I'm paying like 150 dirhams. 150 dirham as at now is like, should I say, I'm going to put it in the screen. I'm going to calculate it. So imagine you're paying like 150 AED for your transportation to and fro, and then your next appointment is at 2, and you're going to be paying that same amount of money again. So I would rather just stay in Dubai and just wander, maybe go to Dubai Mall and just wander, because I can't imagine myself paying another transportation back to Dubai and then coming again. And also the distance, it was such an hectic experience though, but I mean, we had to just do what we had to do at the time. God so kind, I got pregnant, and then I was like, my husband was like, okay, let's move to Dubai. So we stayed in Ajman from 2019 till 2021. So that was when we moved to Dubai, and it became a lot easier and better for us to be able to like commute around my clients, because I mean, sometimes my clients are like 15 minutes away from my house, which is actually very, very good, because this side at this point I'm able to meet up with time. I'm able to even sleep early enough, because if back then in Ajman, if I go to work at, let's say for instance, 2 p.m. for an appointment which is for 4, coming back I'll have to be in traffic, and then let's say I leave Dubai by 6, coming back I'll get to my house by, let's say, 7 or 8 p.m. That is if the traffic is even better. So it's more, in fact it was really, really stressful, but we thank God for everything. Thankful for the clients, their referrals that support us. In fact, there are even some persons that I have never done their makeup before, and then they will just like, I referred you to somebody. It's just been God. It's been so amazing to me and my household. So moving to Dubai itself just made everything really, really easy for me. And then we're here now. So my main experience as a makeup artist in Dubai has been an amazing journey. I knew that it would be better coming from Nigeria, but I didn't know that it would be even more flourishing, to be honest. I didn't know that. It felt like, as it is now, it felt like my expectations were a little bit lower, but Dubai has actually exceeded my expectations. My career as a makeup artist in Dubai is really, really good. I find fulfillment in it. I love what I'm doing. I love that I get to meet amazing people. I love that I'm able to affect people in such a way that they feel so happy. And then I've also created connections. I've met amazing people that will become really good friends. People that I thought that in my lifetime I would never have ever met them, but I have been able to make connections with these people. Genuine friendship, genuine relationships. Coming from Nigeria, you see that some person, they have like a signature kind of look that if you see that makeup, you say, oh, this person did the makeup. I'm not saying that having a signature kind of look is bad. To be very honest, I actually like it. It gives you a distinct kind of look or attraction to your brand. But coming to Dubai, I had to switch it up, because you're meeting so many people from different places. They do makeup, or they would want their makeup to be done in a certain kind of way, entirely different from what you know how to do, or where you're coming from. I meet people from the US, from the UK, from, in fact, everywhere. So the UK girls, they want really soft glam, bright under eyes. The people from the US, they like the bold cut crease. Some of them, they also like soft glam, but they love their really bold eye look if they really want to go all out. So I feel like that's something that has set me apart. Like, I'm able to switch it up at any time. I feel like every makeup artist should be able to do that. Every makeup artist should be able to work on every skin tone, deliver as long as your clients are satisfied. That is my motto. As long as my clients are satisfied, I really don't care. That's just it. Satisfaction is like my number one priority when it comes to servicing a client. There's been good days, there's been worse days, there's been terrible bad days, there's been days that I have cried in this Dubai. That one is another story for another day. I'm here to share my experiences, but I don't want to go in depth on my good or my bad experience. Or should I even go into those experiences? Do you guys want to hear? Okay, so I've had situations whereby I've done the barest minimum, and then I get really appreciated for that bare minimum. Like, you don't get to see it back home in Nigeria, where you do so little but you get so much appreciation for your work. Like, when I first moved here, it was so surprising to me that you just do maybe very little eyebrows, do the skin very well, and then that's it, and people will adore you. They'll like, oh my god, I love my makeup. But back in Nigeria, you have to like, oh my, it has to be gang, like, you know what I mean. I've also had pretty bad experiences, and then you as the makeup artist, you don't want to even run mad with the client because you are just surprised, like, what is going on? Or is it the one that, in fact, let me not go in there because the matter too plenty. It's too long. The story is too long. It's just too long. Well, I'm using Sephora powder here to just contour my nose. So my advice for anyone trying to move to another country, or you're trying to move to the UAE, let me just say things in respect to where I am right now. You have to be versatile with your makeup. Your brand is really going to sell because you can do soft glams, bold looks, do this, do that. I'm not saying you should just be jumping here and there, no, but then once you can pull off so many different looks, now you go even dey tire for client because they will be rushing you like, okay, this person can do this, person can do that. And then also you have to deliver, try as much as you can to satisfy your clients. 80% of my clients are from referrals. Like I said earlier, I've never done sponsored ad on Instagram. One of the reasons is because the SIM I was using for my sponsored ad back in Nigeria, it got stolen with my phone, so I didn't even retrieve the line. So is it my SIM? I mean my ATM card. My ATM card, my ATM card, and then the SIM, I can't even retrieve the line or the passcode or whatever. So I've never done sponsored ad on Instagram. I'm not saying doing sponsored ad is wrong. It's actually very good. But then imagine that I have never done sponsored ad on Instagram, and then I still get my clientele because I'm able to deliver. And then when I do this person's makeup and then they like it, they tell their friends, that other friend tells their other friend, so the circle continues. Do you understand? So you have to make sure that your clients are satisfied. If you have madness or you have hot temper, just drop it at home once you're going to meet your client. When I got to Dubai, you know, back in Nigeria, we barely, as at then, back in when I started makeup, we're not even in deposits or anything. So if the client shows up or not, that's your own. If he doesn't show up, that is your own. You just have to take it like that. So when I got to UAE, I had to look at my environment and do the things that people here are doing. So I had to create a rate card for myself. I had to like put in the work, like trying to accept deposits for clients, make available means whereby people can pay deposits. So I had to create a PayPal account, so many different means whereby I can accept deposit, because this is my job. This is basically my means of livelihood, and nobody is going to play with it. So based on several experiences I've had whereby some clients will tell me, oh, please book me for this particular date or time, and then out of the blue, or maybe when I'm already on my way, or I've even gotten to the location, the client will tell me, oh, I'm not interested anymore, or I don't want to do makeup anymore. I had to create means whereby I will not be a victim. Like, I cannot waste my transport to you and then you tell me I'm not in the mood, I'm not going to do makeup again. No. So even if something like that happened, at least I have a deposit that will take care of my transportation or my time. So if you are outside of the country, or maybe you're in the UAE, you have to make sure that you devise means whereby you are able to accept deposit, because it is very, very important. It will save you a lot of hustle, to be very honest. Also, back then in Nigeria, I didn't have any booking policy. When I moved here, I had to create policies, business policies, based on my experience. I've had so many, in fact, I've had so many experiences that each time I'm constantly updating my policies just to save myself all the headache. So I had to create business my booking policy. Even initially when I created my booking policy, there were some people, you know, we know ourselves, some let me say Nigerians, they were like, I cannot read this, it's too much. Even some persons were like, this girl, your head is too strong, you're not even, so because I don't make a deposit, you will not take my book. I said no, you have to make a deposit. A deposit validates booking. Yeah, there are some times, or there are some situations that, okay, I can reason with the client, but then there are some situations that you will thank your stars that you did not even reason with the client because of what will happen or what happened before or after. I don't know if you understand what I mean, or if I'm even making sense. Being a makeup artist in Dubai has really exposed my brand globally, internationally. I've been privileged to meet amazing people. I've been privileged to do makeup on some important personalities that I'm super grateful, I'm super thankful for. In fact, sometimes when I look back, I'll be like, oh my god, thank god that I did not give up on makeup when I wanted to give up on makeup, because I'm pretty sure that I would have regretted it by now. So I got this eyeshadow from Shein, so I want to just try it on myself, and I'm just tapping on them, and then it's actually very pigmented, so I'm just going to be like applying it on my eyelids like this. I also got another one too, but I'm not going to be using it. I'm using it for my mirror. So I'm just going to be applying. This eyeshadow is actually very pigmented. I mean, this one actually very pigmented. I can see some fallout on my eyes already. Yeah, back to what we're saying. So this eyeshadow, it's actually very nice, but it has fallout. Maybe it's the way I'm applying it sharp, but so I'm just dusting out the fallout with my setting powder. Another experience I've had as a makeup artist based in Dubai is the fact that the makeup artist community in Dubai is really healthy. Like, there's always support. The ones that I know, that I communicate with, there's really so much support. Like, there's good friendship, there's genuinity. Like, you can just slide into someone's DM and then like ask them questions, they'll answer, they're willing to help. Or if this person has a lot of job, they can easily get referrals. I mean, like, there can be days whereby like you have too much jobs, you can always give to another person. That's like the kind of community we have as makeup artists in Dubai, at least from my own perspective. I'm going to be fixing these lashes. This is from my lash brand. I've used these lashes multiple times, guys. See, multiple times. I don't know if you can see it clearly. Yeah, I've used these lashes multiple times, so I'm just going to be fixing it again. As far as I know, this is like one of the best eyelash glue that I have ever used. This is from INV. You can get it on Amazon, in fact. So I'm going to be applying the glue on the lash. Remember, I've already used these lashes before, So I'm just applying the glue on the lash, and then I'm also going to be applying the glue on my lashes. This is how I fix my lash, guys. When it comes to my eyes, it's very, very delicate, guys. You see the wahala of filming. So now my husband is back from work. This is more reason why. These are some of the reasons why I don't even like to film and talk. I prefer voiceover because I can do anything and then do the voiceover. But now it's back from work. Anyways, let me just quickly do this video before Michelle wakes up. So remember, I applied lash glue on my lashes, so I'm just going to be applying the lash that I've already the eyelash right on top of my lashes, like this. So from the end point, and then you stick to the beginning. Guys, take your time. Oh, this is very delicate. So I've fixed my lashes, so I can see the space here, which is totally fine. So I'm just gonna let it get tacky enough, and then I'll just clip it on. So I'm just going to go off camera and then do the other lashes. Just pressing it in, and then I fix the other one off camera. I'm just pressing it in as well. So guys, that's it. So that's how I fix my lashes so easily, so perfectly. So I'm not going to be using doing eyeliner at the top of the lash. But now I'm using P. Louise lip pencil, and I'm just going to be lining my lips. Yes, so guys, another experience I've had to deal with is the fact that people from Nigeria, they always feel like, oh, you're in Dubai, so you have access to cheap makeup, right? Let me shock you. Makeup in Dubai is very expensive. I think it's actually much more expensive than the US and the UK. And then also, when you purchase products from the US, you also have to pay a certain fee. Like, sometimes when my friends, my makeup artist friends in Nigeria be like, oh, please send makeup for us, or be like, sometimes I feel like makeup is even cheaper in Nigeria compared to Dubai. Another experience is that when it comes to pricing, when I set my pricing and then I send it to my clients or some clients, especially people from Africa, Nigeria, they'll be like, this price is too much. Then they start converting and the rest, which is totally fine. It's totally normal, because I mean, when I first moved to Dubai, I was always converting the exchange rate and the rest, and I'll be like, I'll be so shocked. I'll be like, this amount, wow. But let me shock you. When you calculate your expenses, when you calculate your cost of living, cost of product, your should I say manpower, because I mean, I'm paying myself now. Always this misconception that makeup is cheaper here, but it is not cheap at all. Go to Sephora, go to Dubai Mall, go to wherever, and then you compare the prices. Whatever, there are sometimes where they are selling makeup for like $30 in the US. Yeah, they'll be selling for like $50 something. I've even met some clients that will tell me that, why don't I use cheap products so that the rates can be reduced. I'm not saying cheap products will not do the job. I'm an expert in my field, so I can always work with any product. It's all about the expertise. Although good makeup products will always give you better results, but with the standard I am going for, with the standard I have built my brand, I cannot use some products. You get my point? That being said, there are people that will always complain about the pricing of your services, but you just have to keep going, because now you know if the shoe when you wear, now you know where the thing they paying you. So I'm going to be using So Pro lip gloss. Play. Oh, this makeup is banging. Oh. So I'm going to also be using this light shade of Sephora of elf powder here. I'm just going to be tapping it slightly at on the bottom of my eyes like this. Okay. So I'm going to be using this P. Louise brow gel. This is my first time using this. You guys know the one I always use, but I mean, I'm doing my own makeup now, so let me check if it's nice. Guys, Michelle is awake. I have to rush this makeup and this thing that I'm doing right now. So I'm also going to be trying this soda liquid highlighter. So guys, can you guys hear Michelle's voice? Okay. Get her boss out. Oh, she's awake. So I'm just going to be blending it all together. I think it looks nice. Let me see. Yeah, my makeup is not moving with it, so I think it looks pretty good. In all you do as a makeup artist, as long as you're able to satisfy like 90% of your clients, you have done well. To be very honest, you're not a robot. I mean, like, things will always go south at some point. So if 90% of your clients are satisfied as a business owner, then you have done well, to be very honest. One last experience or one thing that I have to say is that we are in a place whereby we get to meet so many people from different places, from the West, East, Middle East, Asia. You have to be very, very professional as much as you can. I got my wig from Glam by AUD on Instagram. I'm also going to be linking a handle on the screen. So finally, because my madam is awake, makeup artists like myself, upcoming makeup artists, or anyone that needs such advice, you have to set subset goals for yourself. I feel like that is one thing that has helped me in every aspect of my life and my career. When you set subset goals, it eventually affects the bigger goals, because when you set very big goals, you'll be overwhelmed about it. You won't be able to like accomplish it. You'll be seeing it like, oh, this is very, very big, I can't accomplish it. That affected my finance as well. Like, I'm able to like save more. This 200, let me just put it aside. This 300, let me put it aside. This 100 dirham, this 50 dirham, let me put it aside. At the end of the month, you notice that this money has piled up and you're able to reach your target. Someone was asking me a few days ago, like, how am I able to save? And then I was explaining this same thing for the person. And then also, you have to be your #1 cheerleader, guys. You have to support yourself. There are days whereby I feel like I'm not even doing enough. I feel like this makeup that people are hyping me about, maybe I'm even doing nonsense. But then again, I go back to the drawing board and tell myself that, girl, you are the shit. You are doing so well. You are killing it. Yeah, you also have to be your #1 critic. Like, you have to criticize yourself, and when you're doing something wrong, you tell yourself, this thing is that you're doing is wrong, so you have to make adjustments. Another thing is that you have to plan. It is very, very important. I'm such a huge fan of planning. Like, I always plan, even as small as my birthday shoot. I try as much as I can to plan it way ahead so that it can come out really nice. So you have to plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. This applies to every aspect of your life, of your business. You have to plan very, very well. When I moved to Dubai, I didn't think that I would get the number of clientele that I am having, the caliber of clientele or personalities that will sit on my chair. But thankfully to God, I have these clients, which I am very, very grateful for. What I'm trying to say is that keep dreaming. Don't stop dreaming. Don't see yourself as, let me just sit down in this particular place and wait for manna to fall from heaven. No, you have to go for it. Go for that goal. Like, set that goal and work towards that goal. Guys, I have to go now. I hope that you learned something. I hope I'm able to inspire someone out there to keep dreaming, to keep doing you, to keep being motivated, to stay prayed up, and know that whatever you desire, you are going to accomplish. Guys, I'll see you in my next video, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment on this video, and hopefully I will do more of this kind of videos. And also tell me what you want to see in my next video. I'm going to try as much as I can to put out some content. So guys, see you, bye.